Hello ladies, and very warm welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about top 10 trends for spring-summer 2022. So ladies, obviously there are many more than just these top 10 trends that I have chosen here for you. But on the one hand side, I try to choose the hottest trends, in my view the hottest. On the other hand side, I also try to make sure that these are the long trends, meaning that they can be worn even after the trend is gone. So I really hope you like this video, and let's go! Trend number 1, bright colors. So this is one of my favorite trends, ladies, because bright colors will be perfect for summer. So what kind of bright colors to choose is completely up to you. You can go for bright pink, orange, electric blue, red, totally up to you. Two colors that will be particularly trendy this year are purple and orange. Pantone Color Institute named Very Perry the color of the year, and a lot of designers used this color as well as more intense shades of purple in their collections. And the second color is orange, very bright, very energetic color. You will see a lot of orange and combinations with orange in the street style in the upcoming season. In terms of color combinations, remember that as long as bright colors have the same saturation, you can mix and match them. If you're looking for less vibrant options, you can combine bright colors with more muted colors like beige or gray, or you can go for more intense shades of beige, for instance, deep brown. One word about green color, ladies. This color was very popular last year and it remains trendy this spring-summer season as well. So if you bought something previously, it will be completely relevant to wear it this year. So because bright colors are very popular, you will see a lot of models across very different brands. So these are a couple of options that I particularly liked at Zara, but obviously there are many more. And I also wanted to mention, ladies, that when we talk about trend for a particular color, it's always a bit arbitrary. Yes, some colors may be more popular than the other colors, but it doesn't really mean that when the trend for a particular color is gone, the item becomes outdated. Assuming that the style of the item is basic, you can wear this item in bright color even when the trend for bright colors is gone. Ladies, more on how to mix and match colors, as well as many more styling tips and hacks, you can find on my Instagram account. The link is below. Trend number 2, low waistline. Low waistline is probably the most prominent trend of early 2000s, and a lot of trends from that decade are back as well, and you will see it in some other trends I will be covering later. The key difference between how low waistline looked 20 years ago and how it looks now is the fit. If previously we were talking about skinny jeans with low waistline, today it will be regular fit or wide leg jeans. So ladies, it looks like this trend is back and will stay with us for a couple of more seasons. So if you're considering buying this trend, now it's really good time. If you ask me, I don't actually like this trend very much, and the key reason for this is because it makes the legs look shorter and the body less proportional. And obviously it's not a big deal if you are tall, but if you are shorter or you want to look taller, clearly this is not the trend for you. In terms of styling, the most popular, the most trendy option is to styling it with a crop top. However, if you don't like this combination, you can style it as a regular jeans with a tee, shirt, jumper or blazer as usual. So these are a couple of models I found at Zara, and I actually quite like them, but obviously because this is a trend, you can find a lot of very different models across very different brands. Trend number 3, leather. This trend is not new. Leather has been trendy for the last 3 or 4 years, and for me this is a great example of a long trend. Leather is a trend for material, but not for a silhouette, and that's why if you buy a leather item in a basic silhouette, you can wear it for many seasons to come, even after the trend for leather is gone. So the same with styling. If you go for a basic, say trousers or jacket, this is something that can be very versatile and you can style it with pretty much anything. My favorite combination is leather trousers with a neat jumper or cardigan. I just love how different fabrics work together. One other option is a styling of leather trousers with a satin, for instance satin top or satin satin shirt, it always looks more expensive. Because leather is trendy, you can buy leather items literally everywhere. You can go for faux leather at mass market or consider more expensive options at mid-market or high-end brands. Trend number 4. Miniskirts. Miniskirts are very trendy this season, and this is one more trend from early 2000s. The key difference between how miniskirt looked 20 years ago and how it looks now is the fit. Previously it was very tailored and very fitted, and today basic miniskirt is either straight or it has A-line. Low waistline options are more trendy currently, but if you don't like waistline, you can go for medium or high waistline. This is completely fine. In terms of styling, miniskirts can be styled with blazer or shirts for more classy looks, or if you want to go more towards preppy style, you can style it with a sweatshirt or bomber. And by the way, preppy style is also very trendy these days. Trend number 5. Fitted blazers. And one more trend from early 2000s. The key feature of fashion back then was more feminine styling. That's why today on the catwalks we can see a lot of fitted and semi-fitted shirts and blazers. So the key difference between the fitted blazer 20 years ago and fitted blazer today is the length. Previously, fitted blazer was short, and today it's fairly long. It can go up to hip level and sometimes even below. If the style of the fitted blazer is right and it's contemporary and not outdated, this item can be very versatile and can be styled in many different ways. Fitted blazers work very well as part of the feminine style when you combine them with skirts or dresses and heels, but they can also be worn casually with trainers or jeans. Trend number 6. Stripe. It can be any stripe, ladies. Horizontal, vertical, whatever you like. A couple of things to note about stripe print. So first of all, typically it makes the look more dynamic and adds more structure. And second, horizontal stripes tend to expand the surface, while the vertical one tend to elongate it. In other words, if you have wide shoulders and if you want to make them look smaller, horizontal stripe will not be the best print to choose because it will visually make the shoulders even wider. Stripe print is something that can add a more interesting twist into the look without looking too much. So in terms of where to buy stripe, because it's trendy currently, you can buy it everywhere, literally from mass market brand to high-end stores. In terms of what items to choose with a stripe, the most popular option is either sweater or a tee, but you can also go for striped skirt or dress. Trend number 7. Cutout or asymmetry. All sorts of asymmetry, ladies, including one shoulder, different cutouts. Asymmetry can be on the top or on the bottom, and the size of it can vary really, so it's all totally up to you. I can give you a hint. If you choose an item with a small cutout or not very major asymmetry, typically this item will work exactly the same way as basic, but it will add a twist to the look. Now it's actually a really good time to buy such tops because, as I mentioned, they're trendy. So on Farfetch you can actually see the separate section with the tops like this, which is super handy when you look at. So in terms of styling, as I mentioned, if asymmetry is not very big, it can be styled exactly the same way as all basic items, meaning that they can be very versatile and you can wear it with pretty much everything. Asymmetry is a really good way to highlight the parts of the body that you like. So for instance, if you like your collarbones or shoulders and choose the off-shoulder top, it can be a very good way of highlighting parts that you like. Next trend is fringe. Fringe is trending in two variations. It can be fringe on the top, for instance a fringe on the jacket or a shirt, or a fringe at the bottom of a dress or a skirt. trend for fringe might seem like a short one, but I can give you 2 tips how to make it work in a longer term. So first of all, choose the item with a fairly small fringe. In this way it will be always easier to style it, and this item typically will be more versatile. And the second tip, when you wear fringe, make sure that all other items in your look are basic and very simple. In this case, fringe will definitely work with them, and the full look will be appropriate and you will look good. In terms of where to buy fringe, you can look up on ASOS. There were quite a lot of really good models, or on Farfetch. Trend number 9, monochrome. Monochrome look is a look in the same color or in the different shades of the same color. I personally love monochrome because it's fairly easy to do. You just grab 2 items of the same color in your wardrobe and you don't need to buy anything else. I also love monochrome because it helps us ladies look taller and slimmer. Also, typically monochrome elevates the look pretty quickly, and very often it looks quite expensive. Monochrome can be done in pastel colors or in brighter colors that are very trendy this season. It's totally up to you. One of the hacks I'm using when wearing monochrome is the combination of different fabrics. So in other words, knit jumper with satin skirt. This elevates the look pretty quickly, and such combos typically look more expensive. And last but definitely not least, trend number 10, crop tops. Crop tops is something that was supposed to be a short trend. However, they have already been popular for the last 3-4 years, and they remain with us for this summer. So crop tops can be longer or they can be shorter. It's totally up to you which one to choose. The beauty about crop tops is that they can also be fairly versatile. Yes, most of the crop tops are styled in more casual ways. However, if you want to add more structure, you can style them with blazers and it will look still more smart. If you don't want to show your tummy, the best combination will be high-waisted jeans or trousers plus crop top plus blazer. It will give you more smart look without being too much. You can find good crop tops everywhere, literally across different brands, from mass market to high-end stores. I hope you like this video, ladies. Share in comments which trend is your favorite, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.